Right, we're back in White Orchard. I've just dismantled an absolute ton of my ingredients that I've been picking up, swords, etc, etc, and I've got myself a pretty penny. I'm just above 450 crowns. And now it's time to hunt the griffin. So we're to head back to the inn and speak to Vesemir, and then head out on the hunt.
What kind of name is that anyway? Dervin.
Good man. Whose field is that the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boy in Climmix. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes. This boy. Will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
You got that right, Vesemir.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Ah. Vesemir's gave us the Thunderbolt potion as well. She'll come in very, very nicely. Has he actually... Oh, he's actually gave us some Thunderbolt. Okay, so... equip some, say, Thunderbolt, so that increases my attack power, work nicely along with Swallow and Tornio, which increases my stamina and of course health. As you can see, 465 crowns I've got, and I've halved my inventory space since most of it was all those swords and whatnot from the bandit camps we cleared out in the last episode. But we're just going to drop by at our stash because I want to keep safe my Witcher Silver Sword and my Witcher Steel Sword because I'm keeping them for nostalgia. Why not, eh? Still lighten the load a little bit at least. Excuse me, sir. You are drunk. Trying to speak to the innkeep.
Something else you'll be needing.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Just want to see if she sells any, and she does. She's selling one more Gwent card. And that means we've got them all now in White Orchard. And now then, a lot of these are what we need to craft some of our alchemy recipes, aren't they? We definitely need some Mahakam Spirit. Mandrake Cordial was one, and so was Redanian Herb. I think these all were. But Dwarven Spirit ain't half expensive. It's saying that, actually, right, Mahakaman's not that bad. Let's just get 2. Holy shit. 1 Mandrake Cordial is 106. I think I might wait. I'll buy 1 Cherry Cordial. 1 Cherry Cordial. I'll buy 1 Redanian Herbal. That hurts to buy that. My pockets are bleeding.
Farewell.
Unfortunately, a lot of those alcohol ingredients and alcohol themselves can only be bought from innkeeps, so ain't really got a choice. Right, I've had it up to here with this same peasant constantly calling me a freak. The elves should let me have at him at this rate. Prick. So where's Vesemir? Ah, just over a couple of bridges and we're there. Whilst we're here, we can actually have a look at the Griffin bestiary entry. So half eagle, half tomcat, just like on the Lord's crest. Except this one was carrying me dead cow instead of a sceptre. Griffins were once found high in the mountains where they could only hunt marmots and wild goats. When humans encroached on their lands, however, griffins soon discovered a new source of much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep and shepherds. Though still wary of main roads and towns where folk with the means to hire a witcher are like to dwell, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to oft-encountered pests known throughout the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch griffins. And he is susceptible to grape shot hybrid oil, which we unfortunately don't have, and ard, which is useful for us. Now then, I want to make sure. Okay, we've got our grape shot equipped, so what else can we have? Dancing Star, Fiery Explosion, that should come in handy. Swallow, Thunderbolt. Have we got any? Actually, I might equip that food since I've got a lot more of it. And stick with 3 potions.
Tosley said he'd not give his dog this water.
We'll take Roach to where Vesemir awaits us.
Let's go!
Not too far at all. Oh, simmer down there, Roach. You're alright. Just turning a corner. Here he is. Let's leave Roach a little bit away from the battle, shall we? Just in case. You know what Roach is like, try to get in the way sometimes. There we are, should be safe there. Time to kill us a griffin.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's across the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's closed.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
Yeah, always took you for a traditionalist, Vesemir.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
It's showtime!
Watch out!
Come on, come closer.
It's about to dive!
And that's our signal to try and shoot it down when it swoops in. That was a close one. Well, this is going to be a long fight. We want to make sure we keep our Quen up. Dodge those attacks. Whoa! Okay, let's take some Tawny out. Ow, Jesus Christ. We want to try and stay on top of our potion use, keep ourselves on the highest of HP as possible, because this thing will hit us like a truck. I'm struggling to break through its defences here. Oh, nice. Vesemir's hitting him with hard as well. Might use a chance. Switch to my bombs.
Damn! It's fast!
That dancing star worked like a charm. Naturally, I'm out of them now. Get a big hit in. Okay, let's use some Thunderbolt. Trying up our DPS when we land some hits.
Don't let it get away!
No, it's running. I can keep hits even on foot, and it looks like it's bleeding. See the blood on the ground, leading us directly to our target. It's up next to this windmill. Try to heal, recuperate. Oh, there's Vesemir on horseback. Why didn't I think of that?
Come on.
Ooh, wow, that's a close one. Oh, I had to reload that then, that didn't work well. Quick fucker, isn't he? Oh, he's fucking blocking everything. Dodge that one just about. Take some swallow again. Whoa! Did not expect that. I am in a bit of bother here. Let's get some grape shot equipped, it's weak to them. Whoa, not that time, you son of a bitch. Just gonna let him fly around for a little. Hit Vesemir then as well. We've nearly got him. We've nearly got him. Got it. He's down. Whew. The beast of White Orchard is slain.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Yeah, maybe a little rusty. Go on, Vesemir, like what?
For example,
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Vesemir's wise words. Still teaching Geralt, even though he's nearly 100 years old. Never change, Uncle Vesemir, never change. But that was a tough fight. Let's get ourselves a trophy. Griffin very nearly killed me with that quick, fast attack lunge that it did. But I just about survived it, thanks to my use of potions. But we've got what we came for, and we have the head of the Griffin, which is attached as my trophy on Roach. I think it's 10% chance to dismember, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. So once you kill various enemies in the game, bosses, etc., you can take trophies from them and gain a bonus when you're moving around the map. So this Griffin one gives us a dismember increase, others range from gold, herb drop rate, and just a general XP increase. They're the most common ones that you pick up, but there are some other rarer ones. So now we head back to the garrison to confirm the kill of the Griffin. Okay, we're nearly at the Nilfgaardian camp now, as you can see, but I've just stopped off here because just ahead in the water, where that boat is over there, is a point of interest of buried treasure. Now, I couldn't go here earlier because I didn't have the crossbow, and you need the crossbow to kill the drowners which are swimming around underneath. Now, I'm not sure if this is a little too high level for me yet, and I will soon find out. There's 1, 2, 3... Oh! Yes, it is level 10! Run! Flee! Oh. Swim, Geralt, swim! Okay, maybe that is a little bit too early for me then. Hey up. Chest here. I'll loot this. I've not. Must have missed that earlier on when I was killing wolves around here, wasn't I? But yes, that looks to be out of bounds for now. We'll have to come back here a little later on in the game. So now we can go and tell the captain the good news. And I'm sure he'll be head over heels thankful for it. Actually, something dropped. You know, what have I dropped? Book that... Oh, right, yeah. I dropped this buckthorn earlier on because I collected it before I actually picked up the quest to kill the Griffin, and if you already have it, it skips that portion of the quest, which I did, of course, not want to do. And I've just saved it here because there's a hidden chest just around that corner, but there's a bit of a jump to get to it. If you fall, you will die. Here it is. Dorian sword. Quite a nice amount of orans as well. Let's not fail on the way back. Big run up. Ooh. A tough one, wasn't it?
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
No, my cat's a nice guy. Yeah, that's the point. That's he was really, really nice to that guy earlier, and he just absolutely rinsed him then.
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Oh, what do you think I'm here for?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Take the coin, turn down a coin. Well, we had a deal, I suppose. Oh, God. That guy's getting 15 lashes just through that door. I mean, I could have took money from that. It wouldn't have made me feel all too bad, but I suppose we had a deal and he just wanted to pay me extra anyway. But the guy was an ass in the end. Can I actually go through here, or...? No.
Mercy! Please!
Poor guy.
Please, no more!
Now, the second of the hidden chests is somewhere over here, if I recall. Yes, it's here. Drop here. Switch to Ard. I'm going to save it first. Break down the wall. Whew, make that jump. At the end lies a body. Scratched key, black magic doll. Alcoholist. Neat. I suppose that's to hint that I can take a running jump off here, isn't it? And swan dive into the water where all those fucking drowners are. Now what does... Different look at all, isn't it? I think I prefer my standard look. Now where's that key that I just got? Scratch key. I wonder where that's actually used. Oh, it's got to be to open the door, surely, to get back through. Yes, it is. What's in here? Actually, no, there was anything down here. I've explored through here plenty of times before, which is how I came across this one. But that must only unlock from the other side. Yeah, it will do. Let's go and have a word with the swordsmith.
Are you here to spy or haggle?
Spy, of course.
Like you to craft something for me.
What we got? So, we're nearly done in White Orchard now. In fact, I think we are done. Temerian Poniard. Don't really need any of these swords because I have better. Crossbow bolts would be something quite nice to get, but the ingredients will be extortionate at this time in the game. And of course, craft a lot of these iron ingots, etc., etc. May as well actually craft that one while I've got the ore. Silver ore. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything really, unless I can buy something from him. I'll sell him that's for certain. Yep, that lightens my load a little, so I'm 50% in my weight. This guy Turkey will take the gold ruby ring if he wants to. Try and get rid of my junk.
So long.
We're done here.
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the...
You vedi me?
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Lord.
Not making the same mistake I did last time I was in there, which was looting some of the boxes and whatnot that were around, and then getting chased God knows how far away from this bloody area with them on my tail. Roach. We've got one final chest to collect. before we leave this place. That last point of interest to the east will have to wait until we return at a later date. But now I'm going to show you a chest which not very many people are aware about because it's so hard to actually reach. Whoa, what's going on here? This is new. This area is where I just killed the griffin and I was going past to get to where I'm going. And all these guys are blocking my way. These almost have just turned up after we cleared the area. No matter, we shall clear it again then.
Don't let him catch his breath! Curses!
Quite a few of them here.
That's enough of that.
Right through the heart.
Don't let him catch his breath!
We'll flail your skin off.
You'll try and you will fail.
Curses! You witch fucker!
That's a bad thing. I'm going to use you to heal a little bit. And you're dead, man. This time. Oh, I did not expect that. Running back past the windmill that I was at not even, what, 10 minutes ago? And all of these deserters had ran up and taken the place. Well, at least I get some more loot to sell from it. There's that, which is always a bonus. Anything else around here? Quite a lot of alcohol left. Shit, I can't believe I missed all this. Actually, I should thank them that they got my attention. Here's a chest that we were at earlier. This is where we found that hidden cellar with all those other chests. That was probably the best haul of White Orchard, to be truthful. And now I can continue to where I was heading. Now then, do you remember where I am? Yep, this is where we fought the first ever Drowner pack and where we found some of our first alchemical recipes in this hidden treasure cache. Now what you want to do is head into the water and swim just about on the bearings that I am now, like sort of a directly southeastern. And there is a treasure chest.
I'm too old for treks that long.
Literally, oh, it's just there. It's just underneath that. But I need to, yeah, so yeah, it's kicked me out. It might take 3 or 4 attempts to actually get this. You see, it's just teleporting me back. Now it's just on the side of that rock, so you want to swim as fast as you can.
Time to move on.
That's it. Oh, just loot it and it will teleport you back and that's you done. So I'll give you a couple of recipes and it saves you buying them when you can. But that's a chest which is very craftily hidden there. One that's on your travels you're not likely to ever come across. I only read about that a long time ago and that's how I know of it. So it doesn't really matter if you miss it hugely. I say it was just Quaberth and then what? And just a Gambazon recipe, so nothing that you're gonna miss. It's nothing like a decoction or a potion recipe that you're gonna really want to get ASAP. But it's a handy one to know for those who want to go and grab it. So now it's time to head back to White Orchard and leave this place. Here we are. Just leave Roach here as we approach the inn. And Vesemir should be inside. There you are, Vesemir.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
There's always trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took 'em down.
Took 'em down to hang a golden sun there now.
Do you see a golden sun there? Stop being a bitch.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Why do you think these are going to win? It's going to be a massacre. Oh, fatality.
It's alright. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone. And don't ever come back.
Hey, we were trying to help you. You were getting battered.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, The white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then? After the audience.